Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Frozen Puck Gaming, and for some reason I'm not in the game. Not the point. And I'm back with another episode of Eastside Hockey Manager. So, you didn't watch last episode. We were Stanley Cup champions. We won the cup in a thrilling series over Dallas. And I'm sure some of you are like, "Where you been?" Okay, it's been like a week since I posted, and I told you all I was gonna post. I just say all, whatever. Well, here's what happened. I try not to make excuses. I make a lot of excuses though, but I think these ones actually make some sense because they are true. I mean, all of them are true, but yeah. So I was sick the last 2 days. I probably could have recorded, but my computer actually, the wire connecting to the hard drive, like I don't know what exactly happened. It broke. So I was scared I was going to lose the whole EHM save and all my other stuff. Luckily that didn't happen, but it took a couple days to fix just because they were backed up with other computer problems from other people. Sent me back about like $60. That's not a huge deal. I don't really care about that, but the computer's fixed now. We are back and ready to go. And I sent up to the entry draft. Wow, I've never noticed these. They didn't cut them out too well. But we're here at the NHL entry draft. We do have the 30th overall pick. Could I move up? Yeah, probably. Do I want to? I don't really think so. So here are the players that we could move, to move up a little bit. We got some older guys on the team. I could look to move. Backus, we have him on a decent contract, and it's only, next year it'll be over. He's a decent fourth liner. Brown, the same kind of with him. He's a bit expensive. And Brower as well. But if we need to move any of these guys, we can. The rest of the guys on the team, I'm keeping for now. I'm actually going to try to attempt to re-sign Reimer right now. He doesn't want to negotiate. So if he doesn't re-sign with us, that's not a huge deal. We'll probably have a backup goalie coming up from the minors anyway. But yeah, so sorry for the lack of videos, and let's get into the draft. We're just going to start it. Penguins have first overall pick. Let's take a look at these guys here. So we got Sammy Gay. Doesn't look like an amazing prospect, but he's ranked first. I mean, he's pretty much NHL ready, I guess, but he's not as good as you would like. This guy, he's definitely better offensively. If I were the Penguins, I would choose him. And they didn't even. They chose a defenseman. All right, I guess they need defense. Makes sense. So we're just going to fast forward. We got a couple guys here we could pick up. We got a defenseman. I don't know anything about it all, but he's an option. Same with this guy. Whoa. Why do I never scout anybody? I'm pretty bad at that. I'm going to put more... I'm actually not going to put too much of a focus on this because next season is probably the last one. I know. Unless you guys want me to keep this one going, it's probably the last one we're going to do with this save, and I'll move on to another save. Maybe by that point, I'll have new rosters, or maybe I'll make them on my own that we can use. But yeah, so we got several guys here. I don't really know, so this guy can definitely put in some goals, but we don't really need offense, I guess. We'll just draft the defenseman. I don't really care. We'll just auto-complete the... No, we'll do this pick and then we're going to auto-complete. I'd like somebody with a little bit of size. This guy's not too bad. Only 17 years old. He's 6'1", not the kind of size I'm looking for, but he's not that bad. Plays for Sarnia in whatever league. I'm tired, I forget. Not really interested in Court Reed. Kennedy, not really either. This guy could be decent. I have no idea about him though. We'll just take my man Semyon off. Fast forward, we're gonna auto-complete just because don't really care. But yeah, so there we go. NHL draft review. There you go. The rest of these signings make sense. Or not signings. Pickups. Except for that one. That one's eh. But this might be our last season with this save, unless you guys want me to keep it going, as I was saying. try to make some new rosters on my own if they're not already out by the time we finish. That's the only thing. I'd like to kind of start a new series at the start, like when they have the new rosters out. I mean, even if we start a new one, once we win the cup with that team, and if the new rosters are out by the time we win the cup with that team, we're going to be done. Red Wings might be going after Backus. I'm not going to comment because I don't really know. I haven't played EHM in forever just because, except when I was simming earlier, just because all of the episodes you've seen I recorded back in August. I mean, a long time. I've had so many issues recording, like just being busy in general, being sick. This year this is my junior year of high school, probably the most important year because I have SATs and crap. I'm taking like 2 or 3 AP classes, which is like college level, and they're not, so far, we're only like, what is this, the 3rd week of school? They're not too hard. I mean, they're tricky, I guess. It's not great. But it's just so much work. I'm taking AP European History, which, social studies, this is going to take forever. Social studies normally isn't like that hard of a class for me, and so far it hasn't been. I mean, the quizzes have been okay, not a big deal, I've done good. It's just so much work. Like, holy crap, I don't know. I'm taking AP Language, like some writing class basically as well. I mean, I've done good on all the papers or whatever. We've only had like 1 a week so far, and I hope that's how it stays just because I don't want to do more. It's just not my thing. I don't know, my teacher's kind of weird, so that doesn't help, I guess. She's nice, though. Yeah, so NHL 16 actually comes out tomorrow. Now, before you unsubscribe because you're like, holy crap, he's just going to abandon EHM for NHL 16. No, that's not going to happen. I could just cut this out, but I might as well talk to you guys. I don't know. I'm just in that talking mood. So I played the beta during EA Access. Sadly, couldn't really get any gameplay because my frickin' not my capture card. My computer was frickin', I don't know, it was shitty. Luckily, the computer's back, and I played 10 hours of EA Access. That's how much you can play. Really like the game a lot. The GM mode, I didn't go as much in depth as I would have liked in that, but I think you guys will enjoy a GM mode series. It's similar to EHM. EHM is definitely a lot, and I mean a lot more in depth. But NHL is making, it's getting better, so here we go. Alright, this is what we got going. Here are all of the players we need to re-sign. Griffin Reinhart, we'll see how much he wants. None of these guys really want to negotiate, so Grabner, I would like back. I don't know. He's put up at least 15 goals the last couple seasons. He had 40 that first season he came over to us. If we could get him for under like 3 mil, I'd be okay. Why is it not going down? I just wasn't clicking on it. If we could get him under 3 mil, like 2.5, because he is getting a bit older, we could get him for like 2.8. I would really like that. Will it happen? Probably not. But we can offer it to him. 2.8, and then we'll give him a bit of a bonus, see if he takes that. Don't really need these guys. That was for 2 years, so he'll be 35 at the end of his deal. Polic, I mean, he's a def D, man. He did okay for us last year. I'll just keep him around, and then we can buy him out if we have to. It's not a big deal. His contract is so small. So Reinhardt does not want to re-sign or negotiate right now. Reimer doesn't either, sadly. If we could do that, can I get rid of this year? Come on. full time, obviously. Okay. So I guess I can't get him for less than that. Yeah, he's probably not going to accept that. I don't really care. Not a big loss if we lose him. I'm not expecting him to take that. But going back into NHL 16, because I jump around a lot, I think you guys will enjoy it. Every day I post an NHL 16 video. There's going to be an EHM video along with it, so you can stay if you are only interested in my EHM content. They want the cup. Okay, well, we won this year, so get over it. If you don't want to watch NHL 16, don't worry. You're going to have this to enjoy as well. So, free agency, I just said that really weird, opens up right now. We got Marc-Andre Fleury, right there. Mike Green. He could kind of put our D over the top. He probably wants way too much money. He is a regular. Okay. That's pretty dang cheap. Per year. You know what? I'd be willing to take a chance on him for like $1 million a year. I know his play is definitely going to decline. But if it's only like $1 million a year, we have to buy him out or trade him. That's going to be an easy contract to get rid of just because he's a good defenseman. He's getting old. He'll be 39 at least when this is done. But this would work pretty well. That's what I would be willing to do. $1 million a year with a decent signing bonus, like $40K. And now there's like a bird outside my window, like frick off. If he accepts that, that'd be a great deal for us. I mean, yeah, he'll get older. You'll say it's a bit of a weird contract, but he's coming to a contender, and you know, taking a little money off isn't a huge deal. So that was the second page. Whoops. Keith Yandle's on here because he's like always on here, and nobody knows why. Key player still. That's what he thinks. Oh, bye, bud. $9 million a year? Not a chance. Why is he even on my short list? So, Lucic wouldn't be a bad pickup. He's 33. That's a bit old, in my opinion. I'll see how much he wants. I mean, that's not too much for a player of his caliber. It's just, we're more of an offensive team. He's more of like a hitting type guy. I don't really think he fits in too well. Reimer is still here. Let's see if he would like to come back. Probably not. That's a pretty good deal. If we could cut down on years. 2 years for 2.5 per. So we were paying him 3.5 last year. If he would accept that, that'd be pretty good. Take him till it's 35. Oop, my gosh, sorry. Which isn't a bad deal for a backup. Grabner's still here. I don't get why all these guys like to negotiate after. We could do this with him as well. I'm not expecting these guys to accept him, but might as well throw it out there, give it a try. If they don't, they don't. Rick Nash. This is interesting. He's like he can still play on this team. Sorry, I don't know what happened there with my voice. That's a pretty good. I mean, at this point, the only reason we're signing these guys, we don't really need them because of the young guys we have coming up. But this is basically just to put us over the top in terms of like going after another cup next year. You know, like these veteran guys, like Rick Nash might not even be a second liner on our team. He could be a third liner. I mean, obviously his play has declined. It's going to decline. But he'll put us over the top offensively. He can definitely still contribute if we can get him. David Krejci. These guys are... I don't want to give them a tryout. How many goals did Rick Nash have last year anyway? I might... you never know. I might not want to offer him that. This is going to be a bit of a longer episode. I don't really know why. He had almost 30 last year, which is still very good. TJ Oshie isn't really a guy I'm interested in. Marchand's up there because he seems to always be up there. Krejci, he did pretty crappy. He is getting older. I'm not really interested in him anyway. We don't need any more centers on our team. We're loaded with centers. But and as I look through Byzantine, he could be a decent backup. Decent. Stats kind of sucked last year. But I don't really know how the Kings did. We could see if he wants to come over for... We'll give him a 1 year. For like 1.5. That's as much as I'm gonna... Wait. Yeah, we'll just do that. That makes more sense, actually. If we get him, he could be a decent backup. If we don't need him, just ship him off. Not a big deal. That's my view on it. The rest of these guys are either going to want too much money or we don't need them. We still do have some good guys out here. Jimmy Howard's obviously still a very good goaltender. Would be an amazing backup for us. Thing is, we got Allmark. Jimmy Howard's going to want to start a lot of games. If he wanted to come for cheap, which he actually... Oh, God. You know what? Alright. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go after Jimmy Howard. Goodbye, James Reimer. Sorry, buddy. Same with you, Byzantine. A lot of good guys on free agency. Not as good as in years past where we had like Stamkos and Drew Doughty, but it's still pretty good. Seal Off isn't really a guy I want. Sorry for the long episode, by the way. First one back, why not? Blesky. I don't know why he's on my short list either. Guess I've looked at these guys in past years. Makes sense. I don't know anything about you. I'll go after Jimmy Howard. Just because if we can get him for like $2 million as a backup goaltender of his caliber, that's pretty good. Allmark struggled last year. I'm not gonna lie. And Reimer came in and did great. But I think Howard could come in and do better. That's the thing here. So if Allmark struggles again, we can put Howard in and see how he does. If he doesn't do great, well, we'll just have to live with it. We have a great defense, a great offense. We can make some trades for other goaltenders if needed. But if we can get him for $2 million per year for 2 years, I mean he's 37. He's going to be almost 40 when this is over. I mean, backup goaltender, I can take a chance on that. Yeah, Paul Stastny. Who's this guy? Paul Stastny. That's it. We're just going to go on, see who we get, I guess. Why not? A lot of good guys out there. Moving back to NHL 16 from about 10 minutes ago. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Not a big deal. I'm going to have some videos up on it tomorrow, though, and in the over the week. If you don't want to watch it, no, I don't care. Alright, Panthers are going to host that. Pat Conacher has been fired. Maybe we go after him. I don't really know. He was a GM. Just whatever. I don't give a crap there. Why I did that, I don't know. Yeah, I know he won't accept that, and if he does, like, well, crap. One thing I do like about this game, as opposed to NHL, who was in the Hall of Fame? Gabrick is in the Hall of Fame. Okay. After 20 years in the league, he finished with 12-7-4 games. I just said that weird. 48 goals. Wait, what? 48 goals? Okay, I guess 480 goals if my math adds up. I guess the 0 got cut off. That's a bit strange. Bedard retires. One of our scouts. Who cares? So we are going to get Grabner. I mean, why not? He played good for us, I guess. So we got Marion Grabner back on the team. Good to see that. Read all. And we're going to get Jimmy Howard. Okay. That's what I wanted. Good backup goaltender who can come in and play if Allmark is struggling or if Allmark's injured. We have a starting caliber goaltender in the backup position for 2 years. He's going to decline. He's not going to be as good as he used to be. That's okay, though. I mean, he's still going to be pretty good. Alright. Let's see if we get Mike Green. I don't think we are going to. GM rejected us. Not a big deal there. I didn't expect him to accept us. And Predators get Mike Green. Okay. So we're going to go back out to free agency. We're going to see what else there is. Will I go after anyone? Probably not. Rick Nash is still here. Love to get him. Get him off that. Get him off that. Okay. Nash is still there. I think we're just going to go. If we get Nash, cool. If not, we're going to go for the team that we have currently. And something obviously happened. Ron Hextall is now Hurricanes general manager. Okay. Good for him. And we are going to get Rick Nash. All right. So that's going to be it for this episode. We got 3 good free agent signings that can come in and play. And I think this year we're going to contend for the Cup again. I'm feeling it. Again, NHL 16 coming out tomorrow. I'll be bringing you some videos on that. If you don't want to watch them, don't watch them. You're going to have another EHM video out tomorrow or Wednesday. It's either going to be, every day you get NHL and EHM, or, every other day we'll have 1 day of EHM, 1 day of NHL. So that's how that's going to go. Other than that, I guess that's about it. Sorry for the really long episode. I have no idea how long this was, but I have a feeling it was over 20 minutes. I'm going to guess that. I didn't time it, so. Well, yeah. Thanks for your great support, too. Just 2 subscribers away from 100. That's pretty cool. I'm going to save this while I'm here. Hopefully we can hit that after this video. I'd love to hit 100 subscribers soon. At least I've invested over 2 days in this frickin' game. Not even including my other saves. I don't know. That's insane. Anyway, thanks for all of your great support. I'll see you tomorrow with NHL and hopefully EHM as well. My computer doesn't kill itself again. But either way, thank you so much for your support, and I will talk to you later. Peace.